Hey friends, it's Amanda Bobbett here with Healthy Hydration. This video is going to be a follow-up video that I did about 3 years ago on the alkaline technology and all the studies that came out proving the only reason to drink alkaline ionized water is the molecular hydrogen, which is why I ended up leaving the Kangen community, because once I knew this information, I just couldn't represent it anymore. So now you're 3 years into it, Healthy Hydration, we have our affiliate program, it's really great. But I wanted to just touch on this again because I had a customer this morning actually that inspired me with this video because they got a used Kangen water machine and they've been drinking the water for a year. They said they noticed results right away, but then of course the results vanished. And I asked them, when's the last time you cleaned it? They were like, well, I've never cleaned it. It says it cleans it. Well, just because it says it cleans it does not mean it's cleaning it. With this technology, you must clean it with citric acid every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. And then every year, there's a deep cleaning that you want to do. They're going to take a high pressured pump and they're going to make sure it's like pressure washing for the inside to break off any calcium that's on the electrodes. So now that we know what we know, let me explain why this is so important. We have tap water. Tap water contains minerals: calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Those are our alkaline minerals. You have to have them present in this technology because they conduct electricity. So we've got to have them present. The filter that comes with this technology is not a very adequate filter. It's carbon filter. It's going to get out some contamination, mostly odor and taste. So if you've got PFAS like we do in my local area, if you've got fluoride like we do in my local area, or whatever contaminants that you have, this filter is not going to be an adequate filter to help reduce those. So here is what I'm suggesting that we do. Get this pre-filter system kit I have available for you. It's going to include our hydrogen H2 peak. So now that the studies came out proving the only reason to drink this, it's not the microclustering, it's not the alkalinity, and I did a whole video that got over 100,000 views. I'll put it right around here somewhere, you can go watch it. And I break down the science and why people get results. It's the hydrogen gas. So in order to create this hydrogen gas from this technology, you have to have platinum. Platinum conducts electricity with the water going across it. So when you have hydrogen, H2O, the hydrogen H goes in contact with platinum. It makes the hydrogen give off its electrons. That's how it creates the hydrogen in the water. So if you're not cleaning it every 2 weeks, and if you don't have a pre-filter, the calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium are going to sit on those electrodes. They're going to bake over time, and you cannot get it off. Now you have no hydrogen. I tested this. I had 40 machines, and I tested 40 Kangen machines I brought in, took them apart, and I found out most of them, if not all of them, had no hydrogen. And that's because there was calcium sitting on those electrodes. Just going to be a fine little layer there of calcium. So that's why you clean it every 2 weeks. That's why every year you do deep cleaning. So now, with the pre-filter, it's going to take the tap water, those 60,000 contaminants, and we, our specialists, are going to look to see what's in your local water. They're going to go to the EWG, Environmental Working Group. They're going to pull the report there. They're going to pull your city water report. And if you want us to dive even deeper, we do have whole house water filters. We can get you too. And we can look to see what's in there specifically. And our team will customize the filter for you that goes in it. Okay, so these are the filters that go in it. They're much, much larger. So what's going to happen is this will sit underneath the counter. It can sit on the counter. It can go through the main line here too if you want. So this would be a pre-filter to help ensure you're getting contamination out. So we filter it out first, and then it would go in here and filter it again. Now you've reduced the contamination. You've reduced the calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. So now we have more pure water going in, which is going to help the machine. It's going to help you. Because if you have all these inorganic minerals going into your body, inorganic means rock form. Organic would mean plant form. So if you're eating broccoli, you're going to get minerals. That's what your body wants. It wants plant-based minerals. It does not want rock form minerals. And if you're taking too many rock form minerals, then it will build up, creating calcium deposits, can lead to kidney stones, can lead to glaucoma. It's not good. And the World Health Organization says don't drink water anything over 8.8 pH long term. It's not good for your health. So most people are drinking 9.5. Some people are drinking 11.5 because we know the more pH you bring up here, the more hydrogen you get. So there is side effects that we don't want to experience when we go over 8.8. So the pre-filter here would help reduce the contamination. Now, you can actually take this filter out and just put the cleaning cartridge in here. that's fine. And then you don't need an internal filter here. You just need the pre-filter. And then these pre-filters are very inexpensive. They're going to cost you less than the filter here, which, by the way, if you do some research, you're going to find out this filter here only costs about $6 to $8 to manufacture. So it's not a very robust filter. In fact, I think the Brita filter would probably be better than something like this. And our technology, by the way, does come with the pre-filter. So if you're going to get a hydrogen home unit from us, we include the pre-filter for you. But the special I'm offering you right now is if you have this technology, you don't have a pre-filter, let's get your pre-filter. So for $349, you get the pre-filter, and then I've added in free the peak H2. So the concentration here of hydrogen, you need at least 0.5 parts per million per liter to get a result. This can produce anywhere from 3, depending on the 5-minute or 10-minute, 3 to 5 parts per million. So now you're getting about 10 times the amount of hydrogen gas. So whether you decide to just get this little kit here and now you're drinking hydrogen water that's really well filtered, or you take the pre-filter and you hook it up to the Kangen. I have videos to show you how to do that. And then outside, you can actually put it in here and you can even do it again and you can get more powerful water coming from your Kangen technology. Or if you want to travel with this, you can take this on the go. But the main thing in here is the only reason why this works is that you have hydrogen that produces. Now that we know that, we want to make sure that you get the hydrogen. You're not going to get the hydrogen if you have dirty machine. Cleaning every 2 weeks, deep cleaning every year. And if you want to push the beauty water button, that will also help to clean the machine. You can do that every single day. But now with the pre-filter, you're going to keep it more clean. You don't have to buy the filter here. And then you have the peak H2, which is going to give you 10 times the amount of hydrogen gas than the Kangen would do. So I think it's a pretty good option for you all out there. Only $349, you get this, and then every year you want to change the filters here, which can be less than changing your filter here. So I'm excited about this, and we do have an affiliate program too. So for those of you that are looking for other options for your clients, you're out there, I want to help them, but they don't want to invest in this machine because it's too expensive. Well, here's an alternative for them. For only $349, they're going to get the filter here and they're going to get the peak H2. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I love the Kangen community. I love all the friends that we created there. And reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, how you're doing, and let's go out there and impact the world. One glass of water, shall we? Cheers, friends. We'll see you in the next video.